In yet another case of Marvel being cheap bastards, we find out once again that some of the artists who work for Marvel Comics and the work that they do, even though Marvel will go on to use their material to make hundreds of thousands or then millions of dollars, they don't get a damn cent of that. They barely get paid anything. And they sign contracts that basically tell them you have to shut up and take it. Yeah, these are people you should really be investing your money into. Dive into this article here from Bungling into Comics. Sensational She-Hulk artist Jen Bartel blasts Marvel Snap for lack of artist royalties. Imagine if the artists who actually made the art, they make millions of dollars off of even got to see a fraction of a percentage of that. So yeah, hulking there and whatnot. In the latest case of a creator rightfully taking aim at one of the most exploitative elements of the comic book industry, industry artist Jen Bartel has called out Marvel Comics for their adamant refusal to pay any royalties to the artists whose pieces are used for Marvel Snap. Ben Grimm and She-Hulk. Yeah. A mobile exclusive trading card game, Marvel Snap, allows players to collect various cards based on their favorite Marvel Comics characters and subsequently send them into battle against another player and their costume fighters of choice. Okay. As part of the game's appeal, in addition to their standard appearance, cards also receive variant releases wherein their card art is replaced with another piece featuring the character, with these alternative artworks often being taken directly from a Marvel Comics cover. For example, one of Spider-Man's variants features the wall crawler as depicted on Yusuke Murata's variant cover to Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows Volume 1, Number 4, while another uses the piece illustrated by Peach Momoko for her Amazing Spider-Man Volume 6, Number 1 variant cover. This is the cover here. It looks really nice. Okay. Unfortunately, it appears that when these Marvel Comics original pieces are translated into Marvel Snap cards, the artists receive absolutely no royalties for their usage. Shocking. Yeah, they have Hulkling here, Emperor of the Kree and the Skrull. Yeah. In response to this news, the She-Hulk Volume 4 and Sensational She-Hulk Volume 2 artists retweeted the fan and lamented. So this is what a fan posted. Because this new Jen Bartel variant is absolutely incredible. Paired with the perfect crackle, I'd say we have a real split. Need more of her fantastic work in the game, please. Jen Bartel responded, "Wish I actually got paid for these, lol." Oh. Pressed in turn by another fan. So it's Marvel's art. They just get to let them use it without you getting anything. The hell? And she responded, "Yes." Crying emoji. Feels bad, man. So the next one asks, how is that legal? This is what Jen Bartel put. It's actually perfectly legal because we have to sign over all rights on any licensed art we make for Megacorps who own these characters. But it's definitely not ethical to shaft artists like this. Some companies like Mondo pay us for the usage even if they didn't have to. You see, this is something, take up over to some people, this is something to really stop and talk about it, because just recently I was watching a video that Eric July had done, and he was talking about the Ripperverse, and he's talking about how, the people who work for him are paid very well, plus they get bonuses, if a book or something does well and all this other stuff. And this is really the difference between what he has done and what Marvel and these other companies continue to do. And when people look to rag on him and drop on him and say all these kind of things, these are the things you have to look at. Because he literally put his money where his mouth is and decided he was tired of what was going on. He's going to do something and do it in an ethical way. There are writers who are blacklisted from Marvel and DC because they don't align politically with their beliefs. There are artists who come out and do work and barely get paid anything. Understand me? And like Jen Bartel says here, right? They have to sign over all rights on any licensed art, right? To these mega corps who own these characters. So they pay them, let's say they pay them $800 for their work. They go on to make $8 million, and these artists get nothing. They get absolutely nothing. This is how they operate. This is why when you see some of these artists and some of these people at them outside there, you understand me? Like Max Visaggio, who loves to go out and brag that Max Visaggio is working for Marvel and this what he said, and then goes online to beg for rent money because Max Visaggio has nothing to pay and can't do anything. These people get paid literally bone dry nothing. They have to do work that they have to run down to get things done. And then these corporations take the money, pocket it for themselves, barely pay them anything, and all they're really working for is just the opportunity to say, well, I work at Marvel, so that makes it all better. Come on now, man. This is not right. But it doesn't stop there. Right? Jen Bartel goes on to say, they don't legally have to pay us because we, the artists, don't own the rights to any official work we've done for these companies. She added, but it'd go a long way to extend us some goodwill considering they promote these rare variants explicitly using our names and creator recognizability. Sucks. Yeah, because they're using your name to say, to promote these cards and say, get this variant card designed by Jen Bartel and all this stuff. But they get nothing for it. Absolutely nothing. What they were initially paid. That's it. Take that, shut up, no bother them again. That's it. Okay, so the next one goes on to say, that's so incredibly dumb. I'm so sorry. Wish they just contact you and commission you card art instead. And of course, that Marvel would pay up instead of giving an insane amount of money to a single actor. But that's all on that can of worms here because the MCU paying Robert Downey Jr. $100 million to come back as Dr. Doom plus incentives, but no, the artist here can't get a dime. Jen Bartel said, imagine if the artists who actually made the art they make millions of dollars off of even got to see a fraction of a percentage of that. A cover I might have been paid $800 for will go on to make them 100 times that amount, and they will never send me an additional dime. No, because like I say, they have you sign a contract so that you cannot get anything out of it. You understand me? They pay you $800 for the work. It's officially theirs. They go on to make millions, and you don't get that set because these mega corporations don't care about the people, the work that they do, things that make people, make fans love them. No. They look at this whole thing is a business to them. So once they could make as much money as possible and you get nothing, they move on with their lives. Why would they be concerned with anything you have to do? No, they just grab and go, that's all. The next one says, so you're telling me every time I rushed to buy a variant from a featured artist, not one effing penny went to any of you? Jen Bartel responded, nope, and no one wants to speak up about this. Listen to it very carefully, covered this before, because artists are afraid of being blacklisted. But to be honest, these type of policies are the main reason why I stopped taking as much licensed work from these companies just felt too bad to keep getting exploited over and over and over again. There it is, always the fact that, they are afraid of being blacklisted. This is the reason why you don't get quality work, you understand me, out of Marvel and DC anymore. Because the creators, the artists, people that they have, they don't get me wrong, some of them could actually do some good work. No, but the majority of them are so terrified of being blacklisted that they sit there, they do their work, keep their heads down, and just try to fill in whatever else is done. If they tell them, write this crap, design this nonsense, do that, they do it. Because, as they stated here, Marvel and DC have blacklisted a lot of people for not following their insanity. That's it. No other reason, no other nothing. And then, this is why Jen Bartel goes on here to say that, these type of policies are the main reason why I stopped taking so much licensed work from these companies. Just felt too bad to keep getting exploited over and over and over again. It constantly happens. This is one of the reasons that went down with the whole VFX artists and thing when it came to the MCU. They wanted them to just do a whole bunch of work, non-stop. Terrible work environment. God alone knows how little they were paying these people. They got vexed about it and they moved on. So when you have artists who have deadlines, who have things to do, putting their heart and soul into this work, you understand me? When they're done, they get $800. The company goes on to make millions, and they will not see a single cent of it. And if they dare open their mouth and say that's not right, they get blacklisted. Why would anybody want to work for these companies? Asked by a fan whether or not she and her fellow artists had ever attempted to unionize in order to avoid such exploitation of their work, the Marvel Comics illustrator revealed, "Trust me, there have been attempts, but these corporations keep us all so atomized, and even really established artists are afraid of losing income sources, so it's near impossible to get people to coordinate." Yep. Not to mention, many artists are international hires, even more underpaid. Yeah, because why should I pay someone in the US $800 when I could find somebody from some third world country, you understand me, and pay them $200 and tell them, well, that's the contract you signed, shut up. And then they just move on. Ridiculous. Drawing her thoughts on the topics to a close, Bartel ultimately assured fans, particularly who had given Marvel money to use their aforementioned variants in-game, that her ire was not with them for enjoying the game, but with the company, and they agreed. So somebody says here, damn, I just got that hulking too because it's so good, and no, still use the Nebula art from that season pass also. You do such great work. Is there anything I can do to support your work? Jen Bartel responded, no worries, I don't blame end consumers for buying stuff they like, and I'm glad my art provides a source of joy and entertainment. It's the companies and contract models that are unethical and exploitative, not the fans. These major companies are like vampires that just suck whenever they want to and that just leave you dry and walk away. And I have to come back again to what Eric July was saying, because I was just recently, like very, very recently, just watching one of his videos. And he was talking about how, how the industry that doesn't happen with him, his all the people who work for the Republicans are paid on time. They're paid very well. They get incentives and bonuses when something is done right. So everybody is benefiting from the work that is being done. But these mega corporations like Marvel especially, you understand me, pay you $800, make $8 million, and tell you, well, if you dare speak a word, we will blacklist you so fast your head will spin. Tell me that doesn't sound messed up. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell and be notified every time I put a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.